How to Ruin a Club 101. You don't need a book for that, just watch Brentford against Manchester United because oh my days, what the was that? And if you think that that's not enough proof how to ruin a football club, which I very much doubt because like I said, it was bad, then go watch Manchester United against Brighton because that was another showing of how not to be a great football club. And to be fair, I don't want to do this every single week. Last week I talked about Manchester United, but these guys are just forcing me to. Because literally guys, how can you be a top club and perform like this? It is absolutely a disgrace. I don't understand. Manchester United fans, you must be fuming. 4-0. You just lost 4-0 against Brentford away. I do not understand, man. This is this is tough. I don't like, to be fair, I feel for you guys. I have to be honest. I really feel for you guys because honestly, what the is going on with your club? I feel for your club, I have to be honest guys. Today we're going to talk about the weekend's games and obviously also about Manchester United because how can you not talk about this? And if you want this to become a weekly thing, make sure you comment down below, like the video as well, and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. So let's just get right into it and oh my days, where do we start? So yeah, Manchester United lost 4-0 away to Brentford and it's clear that a lot of stuff is going wrong with Manchester United right now. And I mean, I have to say, I love Erik Ten Hag. He was great at Ajax, but this weekend I watched both games from Ajax and Manchester United and I saw exactly what is going wrong with Manchester United right now. Because the thing is what Erik Ten Hag did at Ajax is he wanted to play out from the back. So normally in build-up, one of the three midfielders would drop back to the defense and would kind of help as like a playmaker there. Frenkie de Jong fulfilled that role, Edson Alvarez also did it, but also players like Berghuis and Gravenberch were able to do the same thing. The problem with Manchester United is that the only midfielder capable of doing that is Christian Eriksen. Because imagine Fred and McTominay fulfilling that role. It's just not happening. These guys are just completely not suited for that. So Christian Eriksen is the only option to fulfill that role, and since Erik Ten Hag wants to play that style of football, he has to be the one that carries the ball forward. And Brentford did exactly the same as Brighton, because Brighton showcased that it's pretty easy to shut Manchester United down in build-up. Because the only thing you have to do is man-mark Christian Eriksen the entire time, just stay close to him, and Manchester United have no way to get the ball forward. And that's exactly what happened in this game, because Matthias Jensen did a great job in marking Eriksen, and Manchester United just panicked, completely panicked. And obviously because of that, Manchester United conceded 4 goals in the first half for the first time in their history. And obviously Manchester United were really bad on the day and it was so easy to shut them down. But I have to say, Thomas Frank, well done. I mean, you did your homework. You watched exactly how Brighton functioned against Manchester United and you just did it and even better. And like I said, Matthias Jensen was vital in shutting Eriksen and Manchester United down and it worked perfectly. That's how you walk away with the win against Manchester United because that is literally how easy it is. And now reportedly Manchester United isn't happy with Cristiano Ronaldo's attitude and now they're thinking of terminating his contract. But guys, Ronaldo is not the problem. Get these guys midfielders, come on. It's a joke. We've seen now that this just doesn't work. So either Erik Ten Hag needs to completely change the playing style or you just need to give him the players that he needs. These guys are literally bottom of the Premier League. When has this ever happened? I don't think this has ever happened before. And I mean this has hurt even more because Manchester City are top of the table. Literally there couldn't be a bigger difference between the two Manchester teams. And the last time that happened was in 1929, but then Manchester United was in first and Manchester City was in last. And I'm sorry for all of the Manchester United fans arguing against City fans. No, you guys aren't the bigger club anymore. The history, it's nice and that, but it's over guys. You have to accept. You're not the best anymore. It's just a fact. Manchester City are the best club in Manchester and that's exactly what they showcased this weekend. And guys, let's be honest, it's not fun anymore. These guys are just a cheat code. You might as well already give them the title because Manchester City is going to cruise to the Premier League title. This weekend again, they won 4-0. In the first half, they were already 3-0 up and that Kevin De Bruyne goal, oh my days. That was a thing of beauty. This guy is just class. By far one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, one of the best midfielders in the world. And I mean, I'm saying it like it's something new, but we all know how good he is. In the second half, Manchester City scored another one. I'm saying Manchester City scored another one, but it was an own goal from Lerma. And after their win from last weekend, Bournemouth is back on the ground. But yeah, is it a surprise against Manchester City? To be fair, they wouldn't have thought that they would get away with 3 points here. Probably not even with 1. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I don't think that Bournemouth is going to stay up. I don't think that they're going to win many games, so they should probably get used to this. And let's move over to the Emirates and Arsenal. And guys, I told you so. Gabriel Jesus is a great striker, one of the best in the Premier League, and he will definitely score 17 goals or more this season. Because if he doesn't, then I have to do my forfeit, which I don't want to be fair. 2 goals and 2 assists is a great start. And it was unbelievable how he was playing over the weekend. Literally every attack he was involved with. Because he scored 2 great goals in the first half, which made Arsenal go up 2-0 obviously. After halftime, William Saliba was nice to Leicester and gave a goal away. But after that, Arsenal scored 2 more goals with Xhaka and Martinelli. But in between, James Maddison did a little damage back, but it wasn't enough. And to be fair, Leicester City didn't deserve to get at least a point from this game because Arsenal were just so much better. And the way that Arsenal was playing, especially in the first half, reminded me a little bit of the Wenger era, because honestly, it has been such a long time since Arsenal played that well at the Emirates. And there are 2 other clubs that won those Champions League spots that were facing off against each other, Chelsea and Tottenham, and this was a spicy fixture. Not only on the pitch, but also off the pitch, because Tuchel and Conte got into a little scrap together. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand why this happened. I mean, I understand that obviously the pressure is high and both teams wanted to win, but in the end, Harry Kane scored for the 2-2 in the last minute. But yeah, what's the point? I mean, was this really necessary? If you ask me, I would say no, but I understand it a little bit more from Tuchel's point of view, because Chelsea were literally better for at least 60-70 minutes of the game. And for Spurs, Højbjerg scored the equalizer, and after, in the last seconds of the game, Harry Kane scored the 2-2, securing a point for Tottenham. And then literally 1 minute after, Tuchel and Conte were ready to fight each other. They both got a red card, so they won't be in the dugout the next game. So all in all, just a very dumb encounter, I really think so. But yeah, well done to Spurs for getting a point still. Another game that ended in a 2-2 draw was Southampton against Leeds. Rodrigo scored twice to put Leeds up 2-0, making him the first player since Alan Shearer to score 3 goals in 2 opening games for Leeds. And it's about time that Rodrigo finally starts scoring at least, because so far his stint hasn't been great in England. He has been alright at times, but he can definitely score more goals. But since the start of the season, he has done exactly that. Let's hope that he can keep this up for Leeds. The goal scorers for Southampton were Aribo and Kyle Walker-Peters. So at least Southampton got their first point of the season. Leeds are on 4 points already, so definitely not a bad start for them. And the same goes for Newcastle, because they're also on 4 points. They probably would have expected a win this weekend, or maybe they would have wanted a win this weekend, because actually Brighton isn't an easy opponent, which showed last week against Manchester United as well. And to be fair, I can't really say much about this game because yeah, the game ended in 0-0. It wasn't very exciting. Van Botman was really strong for Newcastle as well, but Brighton are also on 4 points, so definitely a great start to the season for both clubs. And now we're moving on to a club that didn't have a great weekend and also so far didn't really have a great start to the season, because West Ham lost away to Nottingham Forest, and that means that they're still stuck on 0 points. And in their game against Nottingham Forest, they had an XG of 2.47, which was their highest in the Premier League without scoring a goal. Well, they scored a goal, which was disallowed obviously. They missed a penalty as well, hit the woodwork 3 times, so West Ham were just very unlucky on the day. That meant that Nottingham Forest got their first win of the season, because they managed to do what West Ham couldn't, because they scored 1 goal and that was enough to secure the victory for them. And there were a lot of draws this weekend, and one of the more boring ones in terms of goals scored, because there were none in this game, was Wolves against Fulham, and Mitrovic missed a penalty. After starting off the season pretty well against Liverpool, this weekend wasn't great, because like I said, he missed a penalty, and let's hope that he doesn't go back to championship mode, because he started the season off so well, and I really hope that this season will finally be the season where he shows that he can also cut it in the Premier League, but we will just have to wait and see. And the last game of the weekend that we're going to talk about is Aston Villa against Everton. This game ended in 2-1 for Aston Villa, which meant that they got their first win of the season, and Everton got their second loss of the season already. Danny Ings and Emi Buendia scored the 2 goals for Aston Villa, and an Aston Villa player also scored for Everton, because Lucas Digne scored in his own goal. And we have to clear something up, because I think that this guy is just very confused when he plays this fixture. Because in this game he scored for Everton while playing for Aston Villa, but last season he scored for Aston Villa while playing for Everton. So clearly this guy is just very confused when these two clubs face off. Yeah, it's just kind of strange, I don't know. But anyways, Aston Villa still managed to win the game, so in the end it wasn't that bad for them. So guys, that's it. We talked about all the games in the Premier League from this weekend. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think that Manchester United can get out of this mess? And also let me know in the comments down below if you want this to be a weekly thing. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. Click on my videos on the end screen right now, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.